Iowa has made a distinct mark on history.
Local 4's Tahira Rahman takes us on a historic tour of the pearl button business in Muscatine. That is tonight's Community Spotlight.
Muscatine's mark on history started in the 1890s.
A gentleman by the name of John F. Beppel over in Germany was making buttons.
Pearl buttons.
Pearl buttons brought him very high profits.
That's because if you wore them,
that told me that I could pretty well do business with you if you could afford those pearl buttons. Pearl buttons became the symbol of wealth.
And so the demand grew and Beppel needed more mussels.
He knew they liked to live in the bottom of the river and they liked to open up and filter water for nutrients. They loved slow-moving waters.
That led Beppel to the Mississippi River and to Muscatine.
When this German immigrant shows up on the shores of the Mississippi, starts making pearl buttons out of this freshwater shell and selling it to the lumber barons who could afford these buttons, the word got out.
The craze turned families into entrepreneurs.
So they'd have 10, 12 boats and they'd circle these mussel beds, put lanterns on them, put guns, cannons on them, to keep other people from muscling in on their claim. So this was the Wild West in the Midwest.
And turned the city of Muscatine into a moneymaker.
By 1905, we were making 1.5 billion pearl buttons annually. 1/3 of the world's pearl buttons were made in Muscatine.
But soon, the mussels pulled out of the Mississippi seemed to be getting smaller.
And it dawned on them what they were doing. They were overfishing the whole center of the United States.
And although the banks are no longer piled with shells, it's a national treasure that you can still find today.
The shells from this industry still bubble out of our streets when we do street work. So it's a history that won't keep buried.
Tahira Rahman, Local 4 News.
We'll be right back.
You're watching Local 4 News at 10.